Hey, what happened? Bakit nakatungo na masyado? Yeah, nagda-download na naman siya eh. Actually, kada-download ko lang sa mobile phone ko and then this happens, which is super weird. Okay. Huh. Yeah, this is super weird. Like, what the heck is this? This is a typical gacha game. That's the funny part. Like, yeah, this is unrepentant, basically. So, wow, Valentine's Day. Ang daming nahuhulog na kung ano-ano. Still, teka, ayusin na natin tong ating avatar. Wait, the stream, live split. No, not the PNG tuber. Here we go, the reality avatar. There. My God, my, why am I filled with like this? Okay, I have a no, not a helmet. What do you call that? A sash? Wait, is it called a sash? A crown of flower chocolate with leaves that are also brown. Okay, that is weird, but okay, fine, I guess. Very weird though. Yeah, at this point, I'm just trying. Oh, hello there, Yukine. Welcome to the room. How are you? Good evening. Ngayon, actually, may dinadownload lang ako. I'm assuming na marunong ka mag-Tagalog ha dahil ang server ko ng reality is sa Pilipinas. Wala, nagdo-download. Biglang, okay, ilang beses ko na nakikita sa ads to, sa FB, sa YouTube, Idol Awakening. So, ngayon, katatry ko lang kanina. Natawa lang ako. So, hello there. Hola. Hola. Me. No habla na Espanyol. Joke lang. Okay. So, nag-download na ako nito, Idol Awakening. Kasi, ano ko ngayon sa computer ko. Actually, nalaro kanina sa cellphone. Comedy lang to na copyright infringement to na mobile game. Lahat na lang ng anime sa kasikat na video game, pinagsama-sama na niya. Tapos, ang laro lang niya, typical na gacha game. So, pinapatapos ko lang to. So, anyway, ano rin ako ng habang nag-aantay mag-download, I guess, kesa mag-antay tayo, nag-stuck na naman siya. So, okay, siguro ba nag-antay tayo ay, tayo magdaro muna ng random things sa YouTube, sa Steam. Mag-distract muna tayo. But nag-stuck na ako sa 80%? Yung aking what the heck? Nag-stuck sa 80% yung dina-download ko sa emulator ko, sa LD emulator. What the heck? Tamo, kanyon, lumalabas, tsokolate, kulay brown. Buti tsokolate yan. Paano kung hindi tsokolate yan? Okay, pati yung avatar ko kung ano yung lumilipad. So, okay. So, ikaw naman, how's your day? Kumusta ka naman? Musta ang iyong Valentine's Day? Regency Solitaire. Ang dami ko pero okay. Ano kaya malaro-laro dito habang inintay ko matapos tong LD play? Kasi nag-stuck na siya sa 80%. Bakit? Anak ng tupa to. Oh, good. So, ibig sabihin, may kadate ka ngayon? May bumati sa'yo? May nagbigay sa'yo ng flowers or chocolate? Or masaya ka lang ng solo? Or masaya ka lang ng solo flight? Tanong ko lang, curious question lang. Alam ko na. Ano? What? What mean, nakadge ka? Ano? What? Ano daw? Ano daw, ate? Ano yun? Pakiulit nga, ate. Pakiulit. Wait lang, ha? Oh, shit. Earphone. Teka lang, ha? Aray ko. Okay. Laro muna tayo ng ibang laro. The Typing of the Dead na lang muna tayo. Malakas ba ang volume? Oh, hindi. Patay ang audio. My bad. Medyo malakas nga. Adjust ko konti. Okay, that's a lot better. I'm assuming na nadidinig you can hear my voice on both my stream and the desktop audio. Okay, we're gonna do that for now. So anyway. Teka, I remember... Here we go. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, here we go. We're gonna be... Ano ba nangyari sa ating... sa LD player ay 81% pa rin, stock. So, ang gagawin ko ngayon ay I'm gonna be recording this. So, controls tayo. 3, 2, 1. So, here we go. Ballistic Trauma, the third episode for Typing of the Dead Overkill. Teka, ba't hindi ka binigyan ng chocolate? What happened? Bakit di ka nabigyan ng chocolate? What happened?
Washington and his associates are on their way.
Tonight, you have been admitted to Bayou County General.
Rest assured, Clement, I have a plan which will eliminate both of them and any evidence of our work here.
Your symptoms? Cold sweats, irregular
Heartbeat, anxiety. The
diagnosis? Bleeding horror that cuts
Like a scalpel to the heart.
There is only one cure. A white-hot boot to the brain.
Ballistic Trauma.
Prescription.
Dang, okay. Okay, for those who did not know about this game, Typing of the Dead, this is a zombie killing, but you kill zombies by typing, basically. Oh, bakit naman hindi? Rude boy, Aurora. So, hindi naman sa ganun yun talaga. Wala man nang bumati sa'yo kahit isa. Well, sa bagay, ako rin naman, maghapon sa akin walang bumati. Pero, Family Feud need backup. Anyway, walang bumati sa akin pero may asawa na ako. So, the problem is, sa gusto ko man o hindi, magkaka-issue ako. Why so serious? Nice. Okay. Sound off. Poultry. Angel of Death. Reagent. Heatwave. Wait a second. Guessing game. Delicious. Wala ka talagang ka-close na nabigay sa'yo kahit isa. Teka muna, baka mamaya mapahiya ako. Not allergy, clean break. High school ka na ba? College? Or elementary pa? Baka mamaya kasi kung anong ina-assume ko mamaya ano pa mangyayari. Okay. Ayoko na mag-assume. Hard help. Twists. Basta ka ba di ka pumasok? Masama bang pakiramdam mo? Success story, Clucking Bell. Nice. Bye-bye. Rubber skeleton.
I love me a bitch in uniform.
Spiteful spies.
Violence.
Quarantine. How do I get that? Noticeable limb. Checkmate. Stay a while. Okay. Take care. Get out of here. Bitter lemon. How do I get that? Like, I forgot. Do I need to like... Wait. No. No, that is that for the shooting. I kind of forgot. Judo chop. Stop shooting.
You bald motherfucker.
No. Defect. How do I get that?
I'm alive.
Full toss inescapable. Cataract.
Montag FF. Hey.
Hey, good evening. How are you? Face punching. Gimp suit. How are you? Beautiful. Bullets. Okay, that was low. Caribou. Larynx. Gas the pigs. Soak. Greed is good. Anyway, I'm playing Typing of the Dead Overkill right now.
Montag FF. I am fine.
So also, it's February 14. What happened? Is there any serious thing that happened on this day right now, or nothing much? Terrible. Violinist. You are ugly. Phantom. Debut sashimi. Okay, so Montag, how's your day? I mean,
Montag FF.
our week.
What you mean?
Irregular army. Harpsichord. Peculent. You know, it's February 14. Maybe, you know, there is something related to that day that happened to you today. For me though, let's just say since I have a commander, I am kind of basically required, you know. So basically we had a deal yesterday that will not do much today, but release Roger, verse and chapter. And on Saturday, we'll be doing something. Ow! Useless kangaroo.
Montag FF. Nah, single line.
So no one said anything to you this February 14? Defibrillator. Yeah, don't worry.
Montag FF. Just studies.
Pluck hand.
Smiley face.
Camouflage. Skin tight. Oh, wait. Leotard. Oh, don't worry. When you get a girlfriend or a wife, you're probably gonna have all the February 14 you're gonna get, and to the point that you don't want anymore. Eyelet. Muscular. Artichokes. You know. Pull my finger. Damned if you don't. Voluptuous. Oop. Slurp. How do I get... I forget. I'm supposed to get this stuff and I forget. Wait a second. Wait.
Montag FF. I am just 14. Wife is too far for
I
me now.
know. I
XD.
mean, I'm actually kind of asking for, maybe, someone, a girlfriend or a friend that is female, something like that. But of course, I know. Big talk to me considering, I was like 30 years old before I started getting serious about getting a girlfriend. Because a lot of people, want to hype out February 14. I do not believe though. Vulgar, dulcet tones. Corn has ears. Tried life, hated it. How do I get that?
Stream elements.
God darn it.
Commands are supported on this chat room.
Woodloud.
Try them out.
That's for all.
Smiley face.
Ominous tidings. W.
Stream elements. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please, if you like my streams, please subscribe.
I've still got it.
Thank you.
Orangutan. Doom Venture. Dandruff. Come on. Roll the bones. Slithering. Onion Knight. Rivers of Blood. Sneaky. Patelier. Nimble Fingers. Okay, my typing is kind of pretty bad right now. Headstrong, Tomato. Now we eat. Bite marks. Wait a second. Okay, I need to stop this. Okay. Typing of the dead overkill. How to get items. Oh, tab key. Okay. Tab key. My bad. I get it now. Darn it. Oh god darn it, I was so slow. Gentle ministrations. Guest mishap. Caveman. Okay, Idol Awakening has installed. Haircut. Hipster haircut. Ruffian. Bassoon?
Violence.
Is that even right? Ooh, here we go for the boss. Yeah, that's been quite a while since I last played the game, so my apologies for that. Man, there's a lot of candy and chocolate stuff dropping.
Ma'am, are you okay? Move aside, diaper shit. Let a man handle this.
Ah.
Montag FF. Well, to be honest, I am focused on studies rather than looking for a girlfriend or any other non-useful thing.
Yeah, well, to be honest, yeah.
And about making a girlfriend, I will see that in the future.
Yeah, we don't need to hurry about that. I mean, you'll probably get one, especially when you have the money or the face. Right? So, yeah, don't make too much of a fuss about it, you know. Unfortunately, in my country, they spam the heck out of February 14th. Everyone will pay.
Where did she go? No
Whoa.
fucking idea. But next time I see her, I'm shooting her right in the face. Where the fuck did they come from?
Whoa. FZPUM. Wailing Witch. Damn, she goes invisible. Drunk Carbuncle. Stethoscope. Ah. Darn it. Ha.
What the fuck? Are you okay, G?
Ah.
Did you say something, Detective Washington?
What? What?
Ooh. Pretend to care.
She's toying with us.
People been fucking with us all day. Time for some payback.
How do we know which one is the right? IHEKXQB. Stop playing. Oh, so we gotta need to be lucky and get the right one. Oh, hello there, Tora Hayane. Welcome to the room. Words won't help you.
Oh shit! While we're dealing with this mouthy bitch, Caesar's getting away.
One issue at a time.
How are you? Good evening. How's your February 14?
Caesar can kiss my ass.
Is it okay? Did you have a date? Or at least eating outside? FCPLWNVG. Why? Deafening screech. Ah! Combo lost. Uh-oh, we got damaged pretty bad there. Aw. Ah, she got us. Oh, it's okay. Ah.
You're dead.
Yeah, fine. It's okay, we're gonna do better next time. We got in too slow. Control Alt Delete. Even if you're solo, you can enjoy Valentine's Day by yourself. So no one has given you anything? OUMSHZIQ. Die with me. So I guess no one, no dates. No, aw. It's okay, it's okay.
That's not my phone.
Okay.
An unexpected
You know, maybe eventually when you get one,
Bitch is ring.
you'll have your feel and maybe even more. Because, you know, when you get a husband or a wife, you're gonna be required to do that every year, no exception. Unless
No
you want a fight.
Wait, man. I manicured only yesterday.
You manicured.
What if I fucking do? These ain't going inside that bitch. No finger fucking way.
Why do I hear a telephone? Oh, okay, never mind.
Who could be behind such depravity?
Yes, pag may asawa ka na, trabaho mo na yan. Kaya, pag may asawa ka na, ang February 14 ay
Papa strikes again.
ay magiging trabaho mo na at kakainisan mo na siya sa kabaligtaran na paraan. Dahil hindi ka na pwedeng umatras.
Like a good Chinese dinner
Okay.
with the sweet and the sour. Expanding
Montag
on that
FF.
analogy.
Well, in my country with Valentine's Day, it's also Black Day in our country.
Wait, what does Black Day mean, Montag? That's something, for some reason, it's not familiar to me. The only thing that makes, that sounds similar to that is Black Friday, which is in the US, not really in Asia, if I remember correctly.
The place is wired to blow.
We're not dead yet, Detective.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
A howling hellcat humping a hot steel hog.
Yeah. Hey, hello there, Yesha. Welcome to the room.
A seductive she-devil leading a pair of pigs on a
Roaring rampage of revenge. So, what does Black Day mean in your country? Is it something good or is it bad? Yeah, I'm kind of bad because I didn't press tab to get the stuff. So anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna stop this playthrough of Typing of the Dead Overkill. This wasn't my original plan. So anyway. Here we go. So. Idle Awakening. Idle Awakening. Yes, I know. So let's change the sources. Okay, that is too huge. Like, this is slightly better, but not too much. Just a little bit better. There. English. Yep. Okay, I guess there's a download there. Yeah, I just want to show you guys this thing. Idle Awakening. Yeah, this is basically copyright infringement the game. Yeah, why is this game allowed on Google Play? This is weird. Why is this thing allowed on Google Play? I don't get it. Yeah, 10 draws guarantee a 5-star hero. Wait, when did I get my account? I don't remember the Google prompt. Okay, we are continuing. So yeah, this game. Yeah, I know, it's gonna look weird, but you know. This is a game, a gacha game, with a lot of copyrighted anime characters. So this is weird. Like, why? Wait, what is that awakening? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can't do that. We don't have the Is it too loud? Yeah, it's a little bit too loud, so... There. You look at all the copyrighted characters, though. Although I'm kind of outdated with my anime right now, so okay. Okay, there's Killua from Hunter x Hunter. Let's see. And then we have Levi from... We have Levi from Attack on Titan. We have 2B from Nier Automata. And then this one is not... I'm not so familiar. This guy here.
Montag FF. Well, in our country today is called Black Day because 4 years ago in our country at Jammu and Kashmir state there was a terror attack where many of our brave
Oh
soldiers
my
died.
goodness.
So in the
Okay, that is an unfortunate day.
Montag FF. We remember this day as Black Day.
Oh, yeah. Okay, my apologies for that. But yeah, that is very unfortunate. Yeah, I would not be surprised people would not be celebrating too much on February 14. Yeah, that's pretty, very unfortunate. Yeah, we have Goki and Kenshiro. Oh, I mean Akuma. And then a Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star. Yeah, this is such a weird thing. Like, why? Select one of them and start your new journey. Okay. Yeah, who's this guy from? Oh, wait. This guy, Guy Kuroki. I might as well Google it. I mean, who is Guy Kuroki? Legend of the Heavenly Spear Shurato. So an antagonist. Looks like an old anime. Huh. And no, this is Asuna, but I still don't have her anyway, so oh well. VIP 1 privilege. Side story cap. No, I'm not really interested. Like, yeah, not too much right now. Activate loneliness. License test. Expedition tasks. Well, there's this Shakugan no Shana. And then we have Bell Dandy. And we have Akuma. This one, I'm not so familiar on that, the one on the right side.
Montag FF. Well, could you recommend me some low
Wait,
that I can
okay,
enjoy
can
in my
you
Nintendo
show
PC
like...
XC?
Yeah, no problem. Can you show me your CPU Z or something? Like, do you know your exact PC specs? Like, for example, do you know your exact GPU? If you can, then I can easily suggest you some games, basically. We have Miku Hatsune. And using a leak as a weapon.
Yeah, I know, just don't laugh XD.
No! I mean, okay, I'll be honest with you. Look, when I'm at the store, at our family store, I'm actually using a 12-year-old laptop, okay? So I do not have the right to like make fun of people who have a low spec PC, because yeah, my home PC might be good, but my work PC definitely is not. Okay, a hero shard. 50 can combine to one random faction hero. Kenshiro. Okay, cute.
ユリアどこにいる
Why does the volume awkwardly? Like some characters have. Oh my goodness, this game, man, this game.
光沢はいい
イモラッサ
一生懸命応援するから。俺切るわ。人類に栄光あれ。人類に栄光あれ。
Yeah, 2B is still in there, but yeah, okay. Do you know how to get your actual PC specs? For example, I suggest using CPU Z. Do you know, if you can, please download CPU Z, and then, so you can show me either the screenshot or just the text. For example, I think I do have CPU Z here in my computer. Let me try something. There. For example, if I download CPU Z, after you run it, level 28. So how do I increase levels now? If I can fight here?
Montag FM. Processor.
Ah, okay, a Core i3. Oh, that's a big problem.
RAM 4 GB. No GPU, it's integrated GPU.
Yeah, okay, you have two big issues there. Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Windows 10 64-bit.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna quit this. I don't know how to do this, so...
Sorry for the late reply, it didn't send that time.
Nah, no problem, no problem. Yeah, this copyright infringement the game. Look at all this copyrighted. Levy from Attack on Titan, hey. They tried to make it a little bit red so it won't be so obvious, but holy macaroni, any normal person would know this is a copyrighted anime character.
人類に
We have 2B here. Although they put her name here as Nier, so that is funny. We have
言語
Killua,
は得意じゃない
Maple.
まずはアカウントをロックインしよ
I kind of forgot. What? New World Online? Bofuri, I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. Okay, haven't watched this anime yet, so have no idea at all.
うレムと一緒に
Well,
飲
Rem
みませ
from
んか
Zero, right?
歌で幸せを
Well, there's
届け
Miku
たい
here,
んだ
obviously.
ユリア
And we have
俺
Kenshiro,
は俺の道を行く
Iki from Saint Seiya.
一生懸命
Then we have Hinata. She doesn't look like the Hinata. Is that the Hinata from Shippuden? The version?
Montag FF. Hey, this character I have seen somewhere.
No, it's not her. It's not. What is this costume, Mom? Is this from Boruto?
Montag FF. That mapping.
Yeah, the Maple? The character named Maple? Yeah. I just googled it. She came from an anime supposedly called Bofuri. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. Weird, yeah. Where did this costume come from? Yeah, this... Whoever this Hinata version is, I don't know where this costume came from. Well, this is obviously from Sailor Moon. Oh, hello there, lovely. How are
Montag
you?
FF. Yes, that's the one.
いい度胸してんじゃねえか覚悟しろよ
Edward, definitely from Full Metal Alchemist.
機関接続
This is Lambda from Blast Blue.
兄さんは心配する
Then Ace from One Piece.
そんなもんじゃ俺の
This one,
気持ちは言えやしないんですよ
not so familiar about it. Kamui. Hmm? According to this, he kind of... It doesn't look like it, though. Kamui from whom?
FHFHDTD. Hi.
Oh, hello there, FH. How are you? Who's this Kamui from? It doesn't look like the Kamui from X 1999.
FHFHDTD. I am becoming enlightened.
In what way?
Your personal guardian angel
Angel.
愛と正義の俺キルはい
い度胸してんじゃねえか覚悟しろよてめえら
So yeah, this is kind of boring. I'm just showing...
FHFHDTD.
Yeah, so what made you think that you're getting enlightened? I mean, okay. Just to be real, in my opinion, getting real is just...
FHFHDTD. I want to lose all hate.
Well, that's an admirable goal, I guess. But, of course, I guess in Buddhism, because I'm kind of knowledgeable about it, because my mom kind of likes Buddhism and similar things, like, I don't know what is the religion called, but in China or in Taiwan or similar Southeast Asian countries, they basically turned their, what do I call that? Their heroes? I'm assuming like Guan Yu.
Toa.
Like Guan Yu. They turned them into saints, basically. So, let me double check though. No, this is the history of Guan Yu. Yeah, okay.
FHFHDTD. That's the name you are looking for.
Toa? Okay. What kind of Toa? What I meant is that for a lot of Chinese people, they basically started to like
FHFHDTD.
worship or venerate them.
For
Their
sakes
national
the name
heroes,
this.
basically.
Montag FF.
Okay.
BTW, what is your religion if
Montag
you
to
don't
be.
mind telling?
If I would be
FHFHDTD. Epithets.
epithets, I guess so. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Epithets. So anyway, to be honest, I am technically an atheist, but I guess if because I really don't want to visit any kind of religious institution anymore. However, uh, I was technically born Catholic, and then my mom wanted me to go born again, but she also does participate in Chinese religion, more specifically Buddhism, and the other one that I literally don't religion. Okay, let's try googling it. Religion where people uh okay, according to this. Okay. So I guess yeah, Guan Yu is part of the Buddhist tradition because of the
FHFHDTD.
virtues that he did
I want to do this to
show.
dance the Tandava.
What is the Tandava? Tandava? Oh, okay. So I'm assuming this is like Indian religion, right? If I remember correctly, that is more specifically from Indian religion. Maybe I'm wrong. Tandava Natyam is a divine dance performed by the Hindu god Shiva. Shiva is depicted as dancing the Tandava. I guess, but in terms of practice, okay.
FHFHDTD.
Yeah, from the
Tandava is from
Hindu religion. Okay, yeah. So anyway, lovely. Okay ka na ba? How is your February 14? So anyway, sa akin kasi, I am not a strict practitioner of a religion anymore.
Montag FF.
So
Only
I guess I could
India.
argue that I am atheist right now, but in practice, it's kind of different. Because kasi I kind of want to talk about I'm okay with talking about religion. I don't dislike them. I am more like disliking the notion of organized religion. For example, I do not like televangelists because they kind of try to fool people, you know. And then when religions become too big, they would try to influence governments and large amounts of people. And then what's even worse is there are people that try to murder other people in the name of their religion. For me, that is the worst. So I guess I'm okay with any religion. What I don't like is organized religion. It's no matter what kind.
FHFHDTD. And is where you light yourself on fire with licorice and dance in such a way that it burns out, not in.
Not in where? Wait, there is a way to not to dance in set on fire and not injure yourself? Is there a way? I mean, okay, let's be real. The only way I know that could happen is if you have some sort of fire retardant gel that stuntmen use when, you know.
FHFHDTD. Why?
Yeah, I mean,
FHDTD. Yeah.
how does it, how do they do that? Okay, I do remember that there are some people when they, especially religious Buddhists, when they try to protest against government or something, they would literally just meditate and then light themselves on fire until they die. I do remember that kind of pretty, I guess, pretty big showing of faith as well as defiance to a government. That's what I do remember. Because it kind of, I guess, it's kind of very obvious when it happens because, well, you know.
FHFHDTD. Licorice burns cold and they move so the fire burns away from their body.
Interesting. Sige. Licorice. Let's double check. Licorice burns cold.
FHFHDTD. So it's two things.
I haven't found anything specific about that, but okay. I'll double check it later. That seems to be interesting. Anyway, Lovely, how are you? You still there? I want to ask you about what happened to your February 14th. Wait, now my avatar is... Don't do that, don't do that. Okay, okay. Might as well play another game, you know. Eh. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're asking me...
FHFHDTD. But the people who do the dance train for decades.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Like, yeah, that's possible though. Problem is, perhaps if you could show me like a link to a video, tell me the title of the video, and then I'll look upon it. Because I honestly haven't seen anything that basically gives the idea that when there's a possibility of avoiding burn damage by using licorice. Okay, well, okay. Okay, wait. Montag, you still there? Here are my suggestions. You should try emulation. So, okay. Here we go. Anyway, Montag, do you have a little bit of free space?
Montag FF.
Okay.
Yes.
How many gigabytes of free space do you still have? Now, if you're gonna download emulators, this is my suggestion. FCEUX. This is a family...
Montag FF. How much?
Well, how much can you give? Because, okay, I'll be honest with you. There is a compilation of emulators and ROMs, but it's so huge, you need about 50 to 100 gigabytes of space, which is pretty big, especially on a low-spec computer. But if you don't have that kind of space, I will show you something else instead. So, okay. This is the first emulator that you need. The name is FCEUX. Hopefully you can see I'm showing it on my Windows desktop right now. FCEUX. This is a family computer or NES emulator. You can download it, then download the FCEUX 2.6.5, either the 32-bit or the 64-bit binary. I'm assuming you are using 64-bit Windows. If you are, then just download that. And then, if you want to download games for the NES, basically, since that is the emulator, you now need the ROMs. Here's my suggestion. NES US complete ROM set.
Montag FF.
Here.
Well, I have 40 GB total current space.
Oh, okay. 40 GB isn't a lot, so we won't be risking that.
Yeah, they emulate Shiva and how he dances on fire.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I do remember that kind of dance, though. Although the part that I still don't know about is the one that you put your body with licorice and then somehow try to burn yourself on fire and not get hurt. That's the one that I actually don't know about. So anyway, Montag, have you downloaded it? Or do you want me to? Okay. Now, at this point, you should go to the archive.org. So just type in Google, NES US complete ROM set. Okay, I'll try to show you. So, okay, first, Montag. Download FCEUX. That is the NES emulator that you need. That is those old 8-bit games, basically. Okay, so... Have you downloaded that yet? Wait, how fast is your internet? But it's okay. If it's okay, this is my instruction. First, download an NES emulator. My suggestion is...
FHFHDTD. This is the song.
This is the emulator, FCEUX. And then, you should go to archive.org and download the complete American Nintendo Entertainment System ROM set. Now, the fastest way to download it is to use a torrent file. So, Montag, have you installed a BitTorrent client in your PC yet? Yes or no? If you haven't, then I'll make you download a BitTorrent client that is actually safe, okay?
Montag FF. Sorry, but for now I am watching you in my phone because there is no electricity currently. Well, you can show me here.
Well, okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay. For now, you can even download it on your mobile phone right now. And then just transfer the files if you really wanted to. I mean, if you can also do that. Okay, first, if you're on Android...
Montag FF.
Oh,
well, my internet
okay.
speed PS30
Sounds
to
good.
50 MB
Okay.
please.
So, okay. You can actually play... Okay, here's my suggestion. Okay, I'm gonna show you LD Player right now here. This is an Android emulator. I'm gonna assume you have Android, okay? Okay. Here's my suggestion. Go to your Google Play, RetroArch. Type it on your Google Play. Download RetroArch. As you can see here, RetroArch Plus.
Montag FF. Wait, I have BlueStacks 5.
Wait, but you said your PC is down. But okay.
Dream Elements. Welcome to my YouTube
If
channel.
you can actually use your
Please,
mobile
if you like my
phone to play
streams, please
emulators.
subscribe to my channel.
But for me, I just don't like it because, cell phones do not have physical buttons. It's really nice to play, anything when you can touch something and press buttons, while on mobile phones, you can only tap.
FHDTD. Yeah.
You can use BlueStacks, but it's not so good. I'm only suggesting RetroArch on Android if you're specifically using your mobile phone to game. But if you have a PC, I actually suggest individual emulators rather than using BlueStacks.
I want to learn how to dance on Gyre. Montag FF. Don't forget I play Valorant also XD. Don't underestimate my PC that much XD.
I know. I mean, Valorant isn't so bad, but I'm actually suggesting you emulators or games that requires CPU power and minimal GPU power, because your PC doesn't have a dedicated GPU basically, okay? Yeah, that's also a good thing though. Yeah.
And it's not licorice, it's licorice.
Licorice. What? Okay. Now, unfortunately, I am having difficulty. Oh, hello there. Yukin, welcome back. I'm not sure about. Okay, I am not sure how to actually pronounce it correctly. So, my apologies. I will keep butchering that name because in my brain, licorice and licorice is the same. It's literally the same. I know they're spelled differently. Licorice and licorice are kind of spelled differently, but in my brain, for some reason, I keep pronouncing it as licorice. My brain cannot. Just like, on a traffic light, there are 3 lights on a traffic light, right? There is red on top, there is yellow on the middle, and then there is green on the bottom. Traffic light, basically. But for some reason, I'm not sure if my brain is just broken, because I'm actually very undeveloped. I was actually born 6 months, so I was in an ICU for quite a long time. And according to the doctors, it might have affected my own brain.
Montag FF. Okay, after downloading RetroArch, what I have to do next?
Okay, you need to download a BitTorrent client. So, ganito. BitTorrent client. So, you could search Google Play for something like torrent. BitTorrent. No. Don't use uTorrent. It sucks. Download this instead. Flood. Torrent downloader. Okay, if you're gonna be using BlueStacks, then okay, it could be good, but let's try. I'm not sure if we could get full performance, but hopefully we could get. Download this Flood Torrent downloader. Because we're gonna be using BitTorrent to download all the games for the NES, okay? So, okay. let's go back with the... So you have downloaded RetroArch on your PC. So I'm assuming you're gonna be using BlueStacks all the way. Okay? So okay, fine. Yan, okay. After you download Flood, you can run RetroArch.
FHFHDTD.
Allow.
Yeah.
Allow everything. And then, here we go. We need to online updater, download add-ons, core downloader. Let's find the NES, like NES. There. As you can see, these are the...
FHDTD. Imagine you hear a guy dancing on fire kicking ass. Stream elements.
Oh,
Commands are supported on this chat room.
it's gone?
Please try them
God
out.
darn it.
Smiley face. Montag FF.
Okay.
BTW, your avatar is gone.
Okay, thanks for the notification. Now it's back. Now it's back. Thank you, thank you.
FHFHDTD.
Musta na
You
Yuki?
cannot
Teka,
tell me that's
were
not
we
cool.
talking like earlier kanina kung... Okay. Okay lang yon. Okay, ano ba pinaghuli natin pinag-usapan? Let's see. Sa bagay, okay. Madaling magsabi kasi, lalo na sa Pilipinas, ang daling magsabi na, ay, wala akong shota, wawa ka naman. Or, ay, February 14, wala kang ka-date, nakakalungkot. Madaling magsabi ng ganon. Pero, on the other hand, pag nakakuha ka ng kapartner, doon na maglalabasan ng problema. Kasi, madaling sabihin na, puro happiness lang. But of course, sa reality, hindi ganon. Ang pagkakaroon ng shota or asawa is ibig sabihin, ba't tumungo naman yung character ko sa Spormio? What the heck? I don't like kung anong binago nila dito sa, sa reality. Oo, lumalapit yung avatar pag tumungo ka. But it's weird. Tulad yan, tumutungo na naman. Ano ba yan? God darn it. Okay. Ang magiging biggest problem na magkaroon sa shota or asawa is, ibig sabihin nun, hindi lang good things, pati bad things. Ibig sabihin, kailangan mong makibagay sa ibang tao. For me, that's the bad thing. I know. Anyway, Montag, what's the update about that? Have you downloaded Flood yet? FLUD? Yeah, I know, this is gonna be super complicated, but hopefully this could work. Now, after you download, you run RetroArch, click on Online Updater here, and then Core Downloader, and then click the search, then let's type NES. And then let's download FCEUMM. Then updating core, as you can see, it's downloading. There, the core installed, and then we can now run games. But the problem is, to load games, you just click load content. But we do not have any downloaded stuff yet. So I'm gonna download stuff, okay? So such I could show you. So ganito na lang gawin natin. Exit na muna natin yung RetroArch. Here we go. Close ko muna lahat. Aba?
FHFHDTD. Question Strider, when I first came in, what did you think of me?
Well, you are, okay, to be honest, when you first came, well, every time you come to my stream, you're very assertive. You basically start talking, and you basically immediately say what you wanted to say. So, yeah, for a lot of people, it could become very intimidating because, some people would try to start a conversation in a simple way. But for you, you just say hi and then you immediately ask something that you wanted to ask, even though, you know, it's like very unrelated to the initial talking about. Like, no matter what I'm playing, you're just immediately gonna ask what you wanted to ask, even if it's off topic or not related to the what the streamer is doing, basically. Yeah. So yeah, like you said, unfortunately, you know, some streamers.
Montag FF. Elbow cough good vibes Yogothies.
Yeah, so that's the unfortunate part. And for some people, yeah, they don't like that at all. For me, I don't mind because there's not really much of you right now that I'm talking basically with. So I don't mind. Teka, downloadin ko na nga po na to kasi naka-download yata ako ng ano ng virus So tanggalin ko na lang muna. Okay. No. No, skip this for now.
FHFHDTD. On the sidewalk saw ebony seed.
A what? What do you say? On the sidewalk. What do you mean ebony seat? What kind of ebony seat? Okay, FH, have you downloaded Claude or something? Or not yet?
FHFHDTD. Took it home.
Wait, I don't think that's wise. Did you literally mean that you downloaded?
FHFHDTD.
There, you downloaded.
What?
You found a seat, and then you took it home. I mean, okay. This is just my assumption, though. A lot of when people throw away, you know, things outside, that usually means they threw it away. But when people throw away things, there is a reason. Unless you are so lucky that, you know, the reason they threw away that, I guess, that furniture is because it's actually normal, because they had a fight with a loved one and they threw away their belongings and it's actually working correctly. But usually when people throw away stuff, it means usually that thing is broken or there is an infestation. For example, I do remember some people throwing away basically nice beds, but the problem is the reason they threw away those beds is because it's filled with bed bugs, you know, stuff like that. Or for example, when they threw away a furniture, say a chair, a table, the probable reason they threw it away is because...
FF. Hey, do you think upgrading to a GTX 1050 Ti or GT 1030 will improve my PC with the current
well,
processor,
it will
or should
improve
I upgrade
massively.
MT processor
So,
instead?
here's my question though.
It's normal here that they are good.
Well, if that is really the case, then congratulations. But for me, in my country, if someone throws away a furniture, I would be really careful about getting it. I would probably inspect it quite thoroughly before I get it, because usually when people throw away stuff in the Philippines, there is a really bad reason they threw it away. In the Philippines, people are so, I guess, cheap, or they want to save money. They would try to salvage basically near useless stuff just to keep, because they think it's a waste of money to throw anything, basically. So anyway, okay, Montag. If you wanted to upgrade, what is your budget? That is my question. What is your budget? For example, here's my suggestion. If you have a little bit of money, a little bit, not too much, I would suggest something like a Ryzen 4600G. Now the problem is, a Ryzen 4600G would cost in the Philippines, let's see, no, let's get Lazada. Let's get to Lazada. You can see my desktop, right? Yeah, you can see it. Okay, good. Here. For example, here is the budget. Ryzen 46. This is my if you actually get this, you're actually pretty rich. Okay?
Montag FF. Well, how much will be 15,000 rupees
okay.
in dollars?
Then let's try to convert it. Okay. You already get me the 15,000 rupees to USD. Wait, what country is that? Rupees? What country is rupees? Rupees. 15,000 rupees to USD. Oh, United States dollar. Okay.
FHFHDTD. Strider question: do you know the star patterns to know north, south, east, west, and how the moon affects the tides?
Okay. Technically, yes. But what is your question leading to? Okay, I do understand that the moons and the current moon, I guess, state could affect high tide, low tide, stuff like that. I do know also how the north, south, east, west for the pattern. So yes, if I get lost in evening or morning, in morning, you can use the.
FHFHDTD. What star symbol points east?
Okay, now what is that? Okay, I kind of forgot, but let me double check though. Okay, my brain is actually kind of taking a blank right now. So, okay, kind of give up. So, can you actually kind of give up? But anyway, okay. The problem is a little too low. GPUs are also kind of expensive right now. But then the problem is you have you need to do two things though. Oh, hello there, Lovely. Oh, wala lang, pagkwentuhan lang, random talk lang, Lovely, regarding sa mga computer. Kasi, a Montag, a chatter in YouTube, was asking me kung paano daw niya i-upgrade yung computer niya. So, nagbibigay ako ng suggestion kaso mababa yung budget niya. His budget is a little low. According to him, his budget is about 15,000 rupees.
FHFHDTD.
Which,
Pointer
according to
sisters, and
Google,
the
is
Big Dipper
about.
point north and south, and the bull points east, the hunter points west.
Yeah, Big Dipper. Yeah. That seems familiar to me. So anyway, if I remember correctly, teka, ang budget niya is, kapag ginugol ko rupees to US dollars, $200 daw maigit, which means sa peso ay mahigit 10,000 pesos. Medyo mababa ang 10,000 pesos para sa PC. So, ito kasi ang inisip ko. Medyo, okay, for Montag, the biggest issue right now is two things. You can actually get the GTX 1050, 1050 Ti, or GT 1030. Both are fine. But, okay, here's my suggestion, man. I know this is gonna be scary for you, but have you tried, like, wait a second. No. There's definitely a malware. I have a malware in my system. Wait a second.
FHFHDTD. Question: do you remember the old glow-in-the-dark Francium paint? Montag FF. Well,
No.
GPUs are little
Here's my
low-cost in
suggestion.
India.
There are much stronger. I mean, my suggestion is that, is there a second-hand market in, say, India, like in Facebook? For example, the problem for me is that the GT 1030 is a little outdated. So here's my suggestion. First, you need to upgrade your RAM to 8 gigabytes. So, since you have a Core 2 Duo, okay, sige, ingat ka, Lovely. So, ganito. First, you need to upgrade your RAM to 8 gigabytes. So, do you know how to assemble a PC yet, or remove or add parts? If you can add parts, my suggestion is get another 4 GB RAM, and then look at your motherboard if you can put that RAM in. If you can, then you can get your PC to 8 GB. That is super important, so that even Valorant would be super smooth, basically. And then, after that, my suggestion is to get a GPU, a dedicated, but second-hand. So, for example, my suggestion is, let's see. If you can get something like a RX 560, a Radeon RX 560, if you could look like people who are selling their old GPUs on Facebook Marketplace,
First relearn
maybe
the
you
star
could find
symbols,
something
get a
like
map
that.
and a pocket watch. Montag FF. Yeah, my
Okay,
dad
okay.
is a computer
Okay.
engineer. He can
Now,
assemble it.
if I, okay, according to you, your PC is actually first, wait, let me double check. Okay, a Core i3 HD, no. Core i3 3240, which is still okay, but you need to improve your RAM. So since the Core i3 3000 series, I'm almost positive that computer is using DDR3 RAM. So here's my suggestion. First, you need to buy a 4 GB DDR3 RAM. Now, in your country, Montag, do you have something like Lazada or Shopee? You can try to find, or maybe just
Montag
a
FF.
local, yeah.
Well, I can go
Here's
for
my
second-hand
suggestion.
path.
If you have Shopee or Lazada or Facebook Marketplace, first you need to buy a 4 GB RAM. Okay, I'm almost positive. Okay, do you have a laptop or do you have a desktop computer? It's more likely it's a desktop, but if that's a desktop, then yeah, you would probably have space for another RAM. So buy 4 GB of RAM, put it in your system, so you would have 8 GB of RAM. And then you need to find another GPU, a dedicated one. Because my point is, a brand new, basically, you know, some people sell GTX 1050 Ti's. They're a little bit expensive right now. So my suggestion is, if you can find
Montag
an
FF.
RX,
Desktop.
if you can find something like a, say, RX 460 or RX 560 or RX 5500, those are the GPUs that I actually suggest you buy, if possible. Although I don't think that would be easy. But if you can find that for, like, say, 7,000 rupees or 8,000, not more expensive than that. If you can find someone that is willing to sell you,
FHDTD. Do you have a compass for maps?
okay, well, technically I do, but you know, since today, nowadays, modern day, I'll just use GPS. You know, everybody has a mobile phone. I do have 3G, so I use that. You know, I mean, it's much easier since a GPS is basically a compass as well. So that is what I suggest. Use an RX, buy an RX 460, an RX 560, or an RX 5500.
Montag FF. Well, keep in mind that the GPU have to support
Yeah,
in my motherboard.
it would run in your motherboard. Your actual second issue would actually be your power supply. Because, you know, a lot of modern...
FHDTD. GPS is shit.
Well, technically, that's also true. But, you know, I only use GPS when I'm driving. When I'm going hiking, it's
FHDTD.
generally planned.
North is always north.
Wait, north is always north, though. It doesn't change, right? What do you mean north is always north? Yes. North is actually always north. Or unless I am missing something. Yeah, okay. Montag, I'm almost positive that since you're a Core i3, it's almost gonna be sure that your computer would be using a PCIe motherboard, GPU slot, which is more likely it's gonna work. So that is why I am not worried about that.
Stream elements.
It would be really weird
Anyone alive here?
if your computer doesn't have any PCIe slot. That would be really weird. It's a Core i3 third generation, so it's more likely you will have it. So okay, if you want to make sure, let me Google this. PCIe slot. Let me show you a picture basically. Okay. Okay, this is a good picture, okay? If you can see it, there.
Stream elements. Commands are supported on this chat room. Please try them out. Smiley face.
Okay, you can see this
Motog
picture,
FF.
right?
My
There.
motherboard is Zebronics H61.
Oh, Zebronic. Oh, that's a lot better. Okay, then we can easily see. We can probably Google that. Zebronic Z61. Yeah, it's probably PCIe. It's gonna be working. Yep. Let's look at it, okay? Oh, shit. Okay, this is actually a bad... No. This is a PCIe motherboard. Okay, as you can see here... Yeah, this is the website of Zeb H61. Socket 1155. The below one is PCIe. So yeah, all the GPUs that I suggested to you would actually work there. Like say RX 460, RX 560, or RX 5500. Okay, so it's not really a big problem. The biggest problem would probably be your power supply. If I remember correctly, they might require a 6-pin cable. That is the biggest problem. Okay, you know, because, okay, the GTX 1050 Ti is so old. Even if you buy one, it's gonna be near useless for modern games. So that is why I'm kind of suggesting to you that you should buy a more powerful GPU. And then, yeah, okay. If money is not really a big problem, here's my suggestion to you, man. How about the text? WordPad. Yeah, I'm gonna suggest. Here's my suggestion. Let's get a super big. First, you need a 4 GB DDR3 RAM. According to the specs of your Zeb, it uses DDR3, which is okay. Now, here's the point.
FHFHDTD. Proportional divider set with a globe. Knowing the star signs will allow you to know
Yeah,
where you are at
yeah,
any
it helps.
time
Yeah,
and
true.
anywhere.
I kind of know it, but not totally, let's just say, super good about it. Okay, if you would look at your motherboard here, you see the picture, right? This is the part where you put the RAM. If there is only one
Motog
RAM...
FF. Well, if you don't mind, can you make sure that this GPU will support?
Yes, I am almost positive you. If that doesn't work, I will buy you a GPU. I promise you that. Okay. Now, okay. I can sure because I have been assembling computers also for basically 30 years. The first PC I got it when 1994 and 1995. My first PC is actually a 486D X4 100. That is my first PC. And my PC kind of looks like this. Something like this, okay? I know I'm old, you know, stuff like that. This is basically how my old PC works.
Also, can you train a goshawk?
Oh no, definitely no. I am really bad with animals, okay? I am really bad at animals. Yes, I'm quite trade support, but okay, I'll be frank though. Zeb H61.
Montag FF. My PC was a dual-core processor.
Yeah, no problem, yeah. Yeah, the Core i3 is a 2-core 4-thread, if I remember correctly. If my brain is correctly working.
Montag FF. At first.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's probably right. So, let's double check on Lazada. According to sellers here, 4 GB DDR3 RAM. Okay, these are second-hand. According to this, okay, someone here is selling a 4 GB DDR3 1333 megahertz calculator. Okay,
FHFHDTD.
500 pesos.
Strider question: remember the old Xenon box TVs?
Xenon box. My brain is not working correctly. What is a Xenon box TV? Let me double check. Xenon box TV. I am not 100% because when I'm looking at
FHFHDTD. Turns out they can be better graphics than modern TVs.
well, when I'm googling right now, it's just showing me Xenon branded LED TVs. I don't think you're talking about that, right, FH? So anyway, according to this, 500 pesos to rupees.
Remember the old box TV?
According to this, so Indian rupee. So according to this, so let's assume a good price is 1,000 rupees or lower. Okay, so okay, anyway, Montag, this is my suggestion, okay?
FHFHDTD.
This is the price that I am looking
Like
at my
the old ones
local
with knobs and that.
marketplace, okay? Yeah, I know, definitely. Well, our first TV, I kind of forgot the brand, but yes, it has a rotary channel dial, basically. And it's also black and white only. It's just unfortunate. But no, nothing could be done about that. So anyway, then we need to upgrade your GPU. My suggestion is an RX 560. Here's the problem. It's super expensive, but okay, looking at this websites, there are some people who are selling this RX 560 for about 4,000 pesos. So 4,000 pesos to rupees. Okay, according to this, about 6,000 rupees.
FHFHDTD. Question: look up iridium.
Okay, this is my suggestion. Now, actually, if you get this too, your PC would actually be super good for the majority of semi-modern games, up to, say, games that were released in 2018, 2019. But you will still not be able to play games like Cyberpunk 2077, which is super high-end. Here's the problem, though. If you buy an RX 560, you might need to upgrade your power supply. So you need to find a good second-hand, true-rated power supply. But you can find second-hand versions of that. That's what I mean. So you can find it, according to this, second-hand, true-rated
Montag
PSU.
FF. Well, do you think I will able to run GTA V in 60 FPS?
Wait, GTA 5? 60 unfortunately, no. But, depends. Wait, technically yes, but on one condition, okay? You need to find I guess technically it's Korean. A lot of people resell old Korean power supplies, but that are true rated. So according to this... Wait, what's asking? Wait. I'm confused now. Okay, yeah, sure. Why not, FH? Show your question. According to this, let's just say...
FHFHDTD. Do you remember the old cargo cults?
400 pesos to rupees.
Montag FF. With this spec which you are giving now.
1,000 rupee. That's this is just my estimate now. I do not know the exact typical prices in your country, but this is just a hunch, okay? Okay. As if I remember correctly, you can, but you can only play GTA. Okay. Technically, yes, but the resolution needs to be near 60 FPS. That's my estimate, okay? There. Now, if you want a really old GPU but is super fast, I could suggest you one. For example,
FHFHDTD.
I'm kind of...
Like, do you remember them as a kid?
Depends. What kind of cargo calls? Do you have an example for that? Okay. You can actually buy much older GPUs, but I really don't suggest it, but it's also possible. But the problem is, if you're gonna buy an old...
FHFHDTD. Like after WW2.
Yeah, I know. Cargo calls. Can you give an example on those cargo calls? My brain is not working correctly right now, to the point that I know what a cargo cult is, but I don't remember any example.
No problem, I am a 30 FPS player, even 40 FPS is
I can almost positive you can do that. Here is the reason, okay. Actually, there are GPUs that are faster than an RX 560. The problem is, they are super old.
The ones in the Cook Islands. Restream.io. Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
Cargo Cult, Cook Island. Okay, Cargo Cult. My brain. Actually, no. Looking at this, a cargo cult is a indigenous Milerian belief system in which adherents perform rituals they believe will cause a more technologically advanced society to deliver goods. Unfortunately, no, probably no. Because in my country, the aborigines or the indigenous people actually normally interacts with the modern, I guess, citizens of that country. So we do have the Ati-Atihan, we have the Ifugao, and other indigenous people. They even participate in tourism to attract tourists and earn money. So I guess in that case, cargo cults isn't really that common in the Philippines, unfortunately.
Were there any isolated tribes?
Nope. That's what I meant. That's more exactly what I meant. In the Philippines, nope. There are, as far as I know, there are no isolated tribes in the Philippines. That's the basic idea. Okay. Now this is my 3 suggestions. Montag.
Okay.
These 3 basically. Why? Second-hand true rated PSU, 1,000 rupees.
FHFHDTD. Going to go. Montag FF. Hey Manly, I don't use my PC for that much.
Okay.
The main reason I want to upgrade is to make edits. I assume.
Well, okay, FH. Well, thank you for listening to my stream. Anyway, have a great day, and hopefully I see you next time, okay? Take care. So, okay, let's go back. If you want to improve your PC, I suggest 2 things. If you want your PC to be a lot faster right now, if you don't have much money, here's my suggestion. Don't get the GPU first. Here's my suggestion. Get 4GB DDR RAM, rupees. Still applicable. And then buy yourself a 240GB SSD hard disk. There. Once you buy those things, your computer will run a lot faster. Not specifically for games, but when loading things, when running things, it will go so much faster. Now, let's me look at our local places like Lazada. 240 GB SSD. Unfortunately, this means that you need to migrate your Windows to this hard disk, but
Montag FF. Well, I have SSD 70 GB.
oh, you do have. So your computer actually already has an 70 okay. So I'm assuming you have two hard drives, a normal hard drive, mechanical, and an SSD. Oh, then if you already have it, then we don't need to talk about SSD anymore. So I guess if you have the money, yeah, we go back to the original idea. Yeah, this still applies. The most important is first you need to...
Montag FF. I have 4 HDD.
Oh shit, okay, that's awesome. Then I guess hard disk isn't really a big problem for you right now. So I guess we don't need the SSD, okay? So actually, that's the ironic part. I actually have... How many hard disks do I have? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually technically... I have actually like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 hard drives in my computer as well. Although, okay, I have one SSD and VME, which is 1 terabyte. And then I have a laptop hard disk. If I remember, that would be about... According to this, a 700 gigabyte laptop hard disk, okay? And then I do have 3 normal mechanical hard drives. All of them are 1 terabyte each, basically. So, okay. Still, this is my suggestion to you. For example, although this is not a hard, the most expensive is the GPU. Why do I suggest the RX 560? It's because when you change your processor, let's just say a few years from now, you buy a more modern processor. The modern ones, like a Ryzen. Like my current PC right now actually runs on a Ryzen 2600, okay? Once you decide to upgrade it, you can still use the RX 560 on this computer motherboard because it's modern enough to run even semi-modern games. That's the reason I highly suggest you to buy an RX 560 rather than a GeForce 750 Ti or GT 1030 because they are very outdated now, okay? That is why. Basically, I just want you to...
Montag FF. What about Ryzen 3 3600G?
Okay, technically you can, but the problem is you need to buy a new motherboard. If you buy a Ryzen motherboard right now, a Ryzen processor, you also need to buy a new motherboard. But if there is a way for you to get, say, a budget, let's just say, no, even the 3400G. I think the 3400G is good enough. But I guess the idea is, if you can get a Ryzen 3400G, 34
Montag FF.
with motherboard.
Hey, what if I upgrade to i5?
Yes, but it's not too important for games. That's why, for me, the processor is low priority. For me, this is still my original suggestion. 4 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM, get a dedicated GPU, and then a second-hand true rated power supply. Okay? Because especially if you... This is the most important because games would run better. Windows would run better. Everything would run better if you have 8 gigabytes of RAM. 8 gigabytes is the minimum today to run Windows 10 and not actually 4 gigabytes. The only reason you're probably still, you can somewhat use your PC right now is because you have an SSD hard drive where Windows is running. So that is why I suggest to you, get your DDR to 8 GB first. Okay, so 4 GB plus 4 GB equals 8 GB RAM. My computer right now actually has 16 GB of RAM, which is super important for high-end games like Cyberpunk 2077. But as long as the games aren't that hectic, 8 GB is super good. So that is why when you said to me you only have 4 GB of RAM, my first suggestion to you is to get another 4 GB of RAM. So you get 8. Okay? And then buy a dedicated GPU. I can assure you after that, a lot of modern games would run really good on your system. But of course, with the caveat that you cannot use 1080p. You can only use 720p. This resolution for games. 1280 by 720. Yeah, okay. Since I kind of forgot, what is the resolution of your current monitor right now?
Montag FF. The only game I play is Free
Yeah,
Fire.
but I could suggest to you a lot of modern games once you get the dedicated GPU. Yeah, I know Free Fire. I also know what was the other popular ROS? My brain is not working correctly again. I mean, yes, you can play a lot of free-to-play games, but why not play more modern games, I mean, the games that I play sometimes are they're hectic enough to do that. So you still need a dedicated GPU. And then, when you
Montag
upgrade the
FF.
processor...
1680
Oh, shit.
x 1060.
Oh, that's kind of problem. Actually, my last monitor before my... Okay. Yeah, that resolution is actually my old monitor. So I do have something like that. 1680 by 1050. I'm positive that that is your resolution. Okay. If you buy an RX 560, my suggestion here, on GTA 5, it would run near 60, if not 60. But if you run it on 1680 by 1050 resolution, even on lowest settings, maybe about 30 FPS. So that is why that is my suggestion. So this is my optimistic, okay? This is my optimistic suggestion to you. Try to find a 4 GB DDR3 RAM so that your computer would have total 8 GB of RAM. Hopefully you could buy one for 1,000 rupees or lower. Then get an RX 560 GPU for 6,000 rupees. If it's cheaper, better. And then on the third, buy a second-hand but true rated power supply. Even if it's only 400 watts. Because, okay, if you did not know about this, power supplies are kind of, especially the ones coming from China, are partial scams. So, for example, if a power supply came from China and it says 800 watts.
Montag FF. Wait, let me check the price for
Yeah,
RX 560.
if you can find, give me your local prices that you can find. Then I will suggest to you if those are good prices or not. I guess that's the fastest way. For me, if you do not have the budget for get more RAM, you should have 8 GB of RAM. Especially if you have Windows 10. Okay? Oh yeah, I also remembered. If you bought, okay, according to this, okay, here's the problem. There's an extra problem. Okay, in my country, in Lazada, there is a seller that is selling a Ryzen 3400G with a motherboard for 8,500 pesos. So 8,500 pesos to rupees. That is already 12,000 Indian rupees. So it's over budget for you. So yeah, unfortunately, that's too high for you. So we can't really use that. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a little bit... I'm starting to... Okay, I'm just gonna be browsing YouTube, okay? Montag. Once you're back, just tell me.
Yunoka. Oh, that's why he was saying you know something. Oh, Yunoka. Yunoka Renjo. She's really cute. She's really cute. I saw someone in the pre-chat. They said that her face sort of reminds them of Rosemi-sama. And I can't unsee it now. I can't unsee it. She does look like Rosemi. If Rosemi and I had a baby, oops, this would be our baby. She's got the same eye color as me. Congrats on the baby. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, maybe that's why my stomach has been hurting all this time. I don't know why I just made those noises. I apologize. Okay, let's go in here.
So I wanted to address a few things. I want to say, whenever I say pet names, it is not meant in an overtly sexual or in a parasocial way. I'm going to repeat that. I don't mean it in a parasocial way. Calling somebody darling or sweetheart or princess or baby, I don't mean for it to be taken in a way that is one-sided. I don't know you personally.
Yeah, not a fair comparison at all. For example, this is GTA 5. This is a benchmark, but the problem is the processor is so high. Also, what resolution are they playing the game at? Oh, what the heck? It's all very high. This is dumb. They shouldn't have done this. Like, what the heck? What resolution as well? 1080p. That is dumb. They shouldn't have done this. 1080p? That is dumb. That's why it's 30 FPS. Yeah, it's killing the GPUs. Yeah, I know. They want to stress the GPU, but this is a dumb idea. This is a dumb idea. They should have lowered everything and then 1080p. That is my suggestion. But I guess you can argue, yeah, that I guess the GTX 660 is the fastest. The problem is the feature set is a lot limited, and a lot of modern games wouldn't work correctly. That is why I suggested the RX 560 or RX 460.
Montag FF. Okay, I have a big problem here.
Yeah, okay. What kind of problem? It's too expensive in your country? Yeah, if it's too expensive, then let's try to find other GPUs, basically. So what kind of problem? Okay, as you can see here in the video, yeah, someone has run. Okay, this is a comparison: RX 560, 750 Ti, GTX 660. But he's running the game at 1080p and maximum settings, which is dumb. This is not a good comparison because, well, no, it's also clogging the CPU. So I think this is not a good idea at all. But as you can see here, 1080p. Also, the creator of the video says he has a Ryzen 5 3600 and he has 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is super overkill.
Montag FF. I have checked the RX 560 is too high with first hand in and second hand are sold out, but RX 550 is 8,000 rupees.
Oh yeah, that is basically super expensive. So okay. How about GTX 1050? Not 1050 Ti. Just basic GTX 1050.
Montag FF. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, the problem is I would not be surprised that the RX 550 is super expensive because AMD GPUs are kind of rare in Asia. They are more prevalent in the US. That is why they're a lot more expensive here in the Philippines. But a lot of I guess miners are disposing their stock. That is why it's gotten a little bit cheaper. But I'm not sure about in India, basically. Rainbow Six. What the fuck? Why is the RX 560 running at like 70 FPS while the RX 460 only running at 40? That doesn't make any freaking sense. Yeah, this is weird. Okay.
Montag FF. Okay, well, 1050 Ti much higher than RX and 1050 is also high.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that I would not be surprised though. Man.
Montag FF.
You know?
Wait, let me eat my dinner.
Okay. I'll be honest to you. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be hard, but okay, this is kind of desperation mode, but I actually don't want to suggest it to you because you're probably gonna have issues. But okay, here's a suggestion, but this is desperation mode though. I would highly suggest get a 8GB DDR3 RAM and a true rated power supply, okay? But this is my suggestion. Radeon 5850.
Montag FF. Wait, I will be back.
Wait, no problem, okay. No, it's not good enough.
decade ago, and probably isn't overly representative of actual gameplay, at least not today anyway. But it is a benchmark.
Dude, there is
quite familiar with in the
tessellation here.
past,
That is
and
not
should
fair at
provide
all.
a general idea of comparative performance between cards. Last time out, using the Extreme preset, the GTX 480 I benchmarked scored 754 points, significantly more than the 5850's 395. That's a given, though, obviously, as the 480 was in a much higher end market segment than the 5850 was, but it at least gives you something else here flawlessly, with the occasional minor hitch.
Stream elements.
Dust 2 in particular
Commands
can have
are
the
supported on this chat room. Please
occasional
try
moment
them
of
out.
stuttering, with
Smiley
it being most
face.
noticeable, but still not a problem when turning the camera around. So unless you're sitting there looking for it, it's really not going to be an issue at all. That, obviously, is my subjective view though. Others might not necessarily be as tolerant of that. Otherwise, things are actually really good on those two maps, with the frame rate on both well in excess of 100 FPS pretty much the entire time. The Ancient map, on the other hand, does have more noticeable micro-stuttering throughout, which again is more apparent when you're standing still and turning the camera, but it
Stream
still
elements.
isn't to the point where it's going to be
Welcome
intrusive
to my
or bad
YouTube
enough
channel.
to ruin gameplay.
Please, if you
can
like
always
my
turn the
streams,
settings
please
down to sort this
subscribe
out,
to
though,
my
obviously,
channel.
if you're playing competitively,
Thank you.
as I know competitive players favour performance over looks anyway, or if you just fancy having things run more smoothly. It's easy enough to find on Google, and even though the 5850 has Mirage now runs with no issues whatsoever. We only saw minor, almost unnoticeable texture, like our HD 5850. But to cut a long story short, I used the exact same overclock, which was no different at all, and if anything, quite notable just now. And 1% low frame rates around 3% lower than with the official actual gameplay. Noticeably impression, where FPS would only dip to around 50 FPS now, compared to around 40 bandwidth. And in general, the
What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense.
Credit. You always was old choosy, motherfucker. Oh, you balling hard with the drop top. To the left. But I hear you. Hey, watch out! We hang on the left. Shit, cool, homie.
Montag FF. Hey, I am back. What were you saying?
But anyway, okay. It's okay. Okay. It's sure kind of okay. Since, rather than, I'm kind of a tinkerer, so I think, okay. Here's my suggestion though. What is the cheapest 750 Ti you can buy? Yeah, according to this though, yeah. Yeah, I mean, as you can see here, yeah, you can play Overwatch on 1080p when you have a 750 Ti.
What in the this
Yeah, this is a 750 Ti versus a Radeon 5870. That is why I actually suggested.
Hey, get over here before you get yourself killed.
But then you really need a super high-end power supply there. So that's why I cannot recommend it. Yeah, according to this, okay. The HD 5870 and the GeForce 750 Ti are neck and neck. Yeah, there's something wrong with the performance.
caution, brake, crest into flat right and left.
That is weird. Fortnite is 50? Yeah, I guess we just need to download the Nemeth modified drivers for this.
Montag FF. OK, high is 8000, lowest is 6000 GDX 750 Ti first hand.
Yeah, I guess, okay. At that point, then maybe, it's, that is the idea. 750 Ti for, like said, let's just say 7,000. Yeah. So, that's basically just enough. 750 Ti. Yeah, looks like this is gonna be your end up. If your budget is only about 10,000 rupees, then this is my suggestion. The most important, get another 8 gigabytes of RAM. Make sure your system has 8 gigabytes of DDR3. Because if you only buy the 750 Ti and then you play GTA 5, you're gonna notice that your gameplay is gonna stutter. Do you know stuttering or lag? It's gonna happen a lot of times unless you have 8 gigabytes of RAM. That is why I suggest you please have 8 gigabytes of RAM and then buy the 750 Ti GPU. Then at that point, you do not need the second-hand tool-rated PSU. And at that point, yeah, you might get to 60 FPS on GTA 5, especially on this resolution. Now on 1680 by 1050, I'm not sure. Maybe my hunch would be about 40 FPS. Just a hunch, okay? I'm not sure about that. Now, at least at that point, you might be able to get this by about 8,000 to 9,000 Indian rupees. Well, that's just my suggestion anyway. That is my estimate on the performance that you're gonna get, basically. ₹1,000, a 750 Ti for 7,000 rupees, and then that's my suggestion.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Now the GTX 750 Ti is one of my favourite graphics cards of all time. I recommend this legendary piece of hardware. I say I can't fully... Cyberpunk version 1.5 benefits from FSR, so hitting at least 30 FPS on average isn't a problem, so as long as we stick to low settings. We could potentially push medium, but that might mean using an even more aggressive level of FSR, making things harder to see. Using performance mode doesn't distort the image too much. There will still be the odd dip below 30, and the same applies to if we were using native 720p for example. There is no escaping the performance drops, but it is playable to a degree, especially if 30 FPS is fine for you. Far Cry 6 also supports FSR, but I'm not too keen on how it looks.
It looks really good, but the problem is he has a modern processor. If I remember correctly, he either has a Core i3 12300. That is super fast.
Is that I prefer to play this game at native 12
in comparison to yours. That is the reason it's kind of misleading.
And to my surprise, the game will run with a fairly respectable frame rate. Bear in mind, I do have the card overclocked slightly, which helps, I'm sure. The percentile figures are also okay, despite a low memory warning, even with the low settings. I found that in Far Cry 6 the low VRAM warning isn't too much of a cause for concern. Things stayed pretty consistent over my half-hour gameplay period. Don't get me wrong, 2GB cards are probably best avoided these days, but here that amount isn't as detrimental as I thought it would be. If you're looking for a cheap graphics card to play Fortnite, then look no further. Low settings with a couple of adjustments to anti-aliasing and view distance provides a decent overall average, with some dips here.
The problem is, in this example, yeah,
I don't really know what else
his processor is a lot better than yours. That is the problem with the
absolute lowest
super good performance, basically.
Certainly aren't necessary. One game I thought would certainly crash or not start at all would be Forza Horizon 5. I did get a low memory warning once again, which flashed up during a pretty important moment of a race, which...
Well, IR shop, the lowest thing I can see is the GT.
No, that's even worse. Do not buy the GT 610 or 710. They are literal waste of money, okay? Keep the 750 Ti. If you actually have the money, yeah, do these two things, okay? Buy another 4GB. Please do not go any lower. That is terrible. They are literal shit. Your internal, your HD 2500 would probably perform the same. Do not buy it. They're not worth it. So yeah, just buy the RAM and then buy the 750 Ti GPU, okay? It's okay. Wait, maybe I should stop the stream now, okay? It's 11 PM here, and I need to stop the stream. Wait a second. Wait, last one.
Though I did notice the frame rate sort of get lower and lower as I made my way through a busy town. I never realised, but this game also has a dynamic scaling feature, and here I set it to quality mode to counteract the lower percentile figures I commonly saw when racing through busier areas. Using this setting helped keep things above 30 FPS. This was with 2x MSAA enabled as well. The preset was of course set to low, though I avoided very low because it looks a lot worse. Sometimes it looks like a different game, in fact. GTA San Andreas The Definitive Edition is the first game tested so far today in which I enabled NIS or NVIDIA image scaling. This allows us to render the game at a lower resolution and have it upscale to fit our native output with sharpening. It works pretty well, in fact, and it certainly helps maintain a more solid frame rate here. NIS has been a very welcome feature, and the 750 Ti is perhaps one of the oldest cards that supports it. I recommend checking it out if you have this card or anything from the 900 series or later, because it can be instrumental in achieving higher frame rates where perhaps FSR or dynamic scaling isn't available.
Montag
GTA
FF.
5 still runs well at native
Any last
1080p
suggestions?
like it always has with the
Actually,
750
no.
Ti. My settings net us at least 60 FPS, and this game still
Actually,
holds
not
up pretty well
anymore.
graphically.
Because I do understand that it's kind of...
Again, just like I said about Fortnite, if you want a cheap graphics
Because
card that's going
well,
to
because the
this
budget
game,
is very
if you're not
limited,
bothered about the
so
latest DX
that's why I couldn't
titles,
really
then
suggest
one of
anymore.
these might still be
Besides,
right
I've
for
also
you.
got
I'd
kind of
seriously
spoiled
consider a GTX
with
Montag
950 instead.
BTW, I am sending some chats and it's not reaching to you.
Yeah, my apologies if that's happening. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what is the reason why, to be honest. Though, my apologies for that. I'm not sure what is the issue, but sometimes it's just not happening, right? So I don't know why.
Montag FF. Actually, I am sending a website name of our country.
Oh. If that's the case, then maybe that is the reason. I'm not sure if URLs are allowed to be posted
Wait, let
in
me send
YouTube
it
chat.
one by one. Montag FF. F. Montag FF. L. Montag FF. I. Montag FF. P. Montag FF. K. Montag FF. A. Montag FF. R. Montag FF. T. Montag FF. N. Montag FF. D. Montag FF. I. Montag FF. A.
And flip. Wait, let me try that. Wait a
Montag
second.
FF. Now combine them together.
Yeah. Wait. FLIP KAR. Flipkart TN. Flipkart India. Flipkart KARTINDIA. Flipkart India. Yeah, just remove. I guess you should remove the .com or dot. Just say the website name basically.
Montag FF. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Flipkart.com. This website? Is this correct?
Montag FF. I am doing that, only it's not showing.
Okay. So, is this correct? This website? No. AMD.
Montag FF. That's THA website.
Oh yeah, nga pala. Flipkart India. Yeah, for some reason it's not showing.
Stream elements.
Huh.
Commands
Weird.
are supported on this chat room. Please try them out. Smiley face.
Yeah, for some reason it's not.
Montag FF. First one.
Yeah, but it goes to flipkart.com. That is weird.
Montag FF. That was the one only. Stream elements. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please, if you like my streams, please subscribe to my channel.
1050 Ti as the
Thank
minimum
you.
to aim for because
Montag
of the
FF.
4 gigs of memory.
It is that.
Yeah, it's too expensive, basically. I know. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, that's my suggestion. Just buy the, just buy the 750 Ti. It's not gonna be good. Yeah, if you can buy, yeah, just buy the... Don't buy the GT 730, just buy the 750 Ti. Yeah, GeForce is happening,
FF.
but why no Radeon?
Graphics card. Montag FF. Search.
Yeah, it's too expensive. Like you said. 10k rupee. Yeah, everything's too expensive. Low to high. Yeah, these are bad. These are really bad prices for Radeon. I would actually suggest going to Facebook Marketplace and trying to find instead. At these prices, it's really bad. It's really bad. Yeah, 750 Ti. Yeah, it's not good. Just buy a 750 Ti at this point. They are too expensive.
本当これ多分船長も配信でも言ったと思うんだけど。言ったの？うん、言ったと思う。なんかキアラちゃんのところにね、もう行くって言って2年経ってて、ね、そう詐欺になってて、いやでもね、いろいろほら。
Yeah, if you have the budget, then yeah, do my suggestion, okay? Buy the 4 gigabytes of RAM so that you have 8 gigabytes of RAM. Then buy the GeForce 750 Ti, okay? That's basically it. So anyway, yeah, it's already about 11:30, so I need to stop the stream now. Anyway, thank you for the discussion. We're probably gonna be discussing again tomorrow, okay? I need to sleep now. It's about 11:30 p.m. here, so I really need to sleep now, okay? So anyway, this is Rider VM. If there are other people who are watching the stream, thank you for watching. If you like my videos or streams, you can like and subscribe to my channel. And as always, I hope that I will still see you guys in another video. Anyway, yeah, good night as well. Good night. Bye-bye.